Welcome back to my channel, guys. Time for another anime manga chapter review. Welcome once again. It's going to be on Dead Rock chapter 7. This is a series that I've been reviewing for quite a bit. It is a pretty good series. I will say after this chapter, there's only one more, time of recording at least, chapter left. I think I've been saying it for a few chapters that there's only so many chapters released. I think this one releases monthly, so maybe they continue that the next month, but we'll just have to see. The chapter's pretty interesting, actually. The class is kind of divided now, which I thought was going to happen from the beginning, but now it's very, very much obvious. Now, before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, check out my other first 6 videos on this series. I do have chapter 1 through 6 already reviewed, so if you want to know more about it, do that. This is a series that is by the creator of Eden Zero and Fairy Tail. In case you're wondering, yes, it is. Guys, also subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. And you guys can find me on social media in the description below, as well as a link to buy cheap manga. So make sure you do that as well. Okay, chapter 7. So Yakuto just finished telling his story about why he wants to kill God. Chapter 6 is very detailed about it. Basically, God was a jerk to his family and all his race, and killed everyone because God wanted to get his noodle wet, just put it like that, and they didn't want him to allow it, right? Because the girl he wanted to be with was one of his commander's wife, so no, right? So anyways, after the story, we have 2 people who are with him and 3 people that are not. So there's a divider between them. Now, the only one that doesn't really say anything, and I'm kind of wondering, I don't remember seeing it's the crow, the bird, Chaco. I remember him talking at all. So I think something happened to Chaco. I don't even think Chaco doesn't make an appearance in the entire chapter. So Chaco's somewhere. But we have Fury, her sister was taken. She kind of had her little arc in the beginning. She is all for with Yakuto. She has a reason to hate the system. Her sister was taken, so on and so forth. Hani, the god of thunder, or comes from the god of thunder. He's kind of been Yakuto's right side. He's the one that can make himself big. He's for him as well. Now we have 3 others who are kind of against him. That is Mokoto, the necromancer. She doesn't really say why she's against him. She's like, you could also be lying to us, saying you can also be just telling us a false story, right? Raisin doesn't want it, and Hien does it. Now, Raisin, I believe he is the one that just says that he's the one that saw me fight first of all, but Raisin is the one that is just clearly not interested. But then you have Hien, which is the ice dude, and basically says he's gonna stay by God's side because at the end of the day, he's planning to graduate from the school. That's his plan, right? So no God, no school. There's no way for him to go to the realm that he wants to go to. So Yakuto, Hani, and Freer go all into this library-looking place, and I'm gonna have a little picture here for you guys for you to see. There they meet up with the source that Yakuto has, which is this girl. We do get a name for her. Which is Zelicia. She's a black wizard root. And essentially, okay. I believe that is Chaco, actually. I believe that is Chaco. That's the big reveal here. I forgot about that part. So I believe that is Chaco himself. So it is a girl, and that is her. They kind of this is the bird, right? That's at the whole moment. Completely missed that, and that's because in this chapter there's a big scene where there's someone shushing them and the entire time, and it's this dude, kind of like a weirdo, shows up, and that's the guy they start fighting in the library. Essentially, he is their enemy at this point, and another one shows up, another teacher, I believe, and this one in particular has a power to transform people into material things. We're gonna call him Jack, and he transforms Fear into like a little cookie, and that kind of starts off this big fight. Now, there's also this kind of monster that is controlling the library, which is kind of freaky. That all comes out. There is obviously quietness being asked from them, so I don't know what they're gonna do to save Fear, but basically they're gonna start a fight. Now, while all this is happening, Hien, Raisin, and Mikoto, the three people that said no, we're not gonna be Ryakucho, they're having their own conversation in the side. Essentially, they're talking about why they say no, and Mikoto brings up a point, and he's like, you know what? There is still one person who we haven't mentioned. Like, there's one person that was not accounted for at the end of the test, yet he was kind of claimed that he passed the test. So where is he? And that's how the chapter ends, is bringing up that one character that we kind of forgot about. To be honest, we kind of forgot about him from the beginning of the whole story. He's just kind of one of the characters like, oh yeah, there was this many that died, this many that passed, and there's that one person who we don't know where he is, right? And we just kind of forgot about him. So I'm excited to see what he's gonna do in this story. Is he for God or against God? I don't know yet, but it looks like there is clear-cut division right now between those who are against and for. So I wonder if the ones that are for God are going to eventually start going against those who are against God, but we'll just have to see. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't done so by now, subscribe to my channel, watch the rest of my chapter reviews. I do appreciate all the love and support that you do show this channel, and guys, like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.